Hey gang, hey, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing? I'm good. How are you doing? Tell me what you've been doing today. So, today we're gonna be talking about Kevin Hart and the Oscars, and I haven't watched them yet. I'm so excited to watch them. So, we're gonna be talking about this huge controversy that's everywhere on the internet. You search Kevin Hart, and it's like the latest thing, and he just released that new movie too, actually. So he got hired to do the Oscars, and then after that, the day after that, there were tweets leaked from 2009 and 2010 of him saying how he doesn't want his son to be gay and how gay people are fags and like homophobic and all of that. So those are very intense tweets, I think. So it raised a lot of eyebrows to people in the position, and does he deserve the position? Being as though it's 2019, there's so many different ways, families, cultures, backgrounds, like very open-minded community. We're all a melting pot, essentially. So for him to say that, it made people feel some type of way. So then the Oscars called him, and then when the Oscars called him he let out a Instagram video saying he passed on apologizing, like he don't want to apologize because he already had in 2019 and 2010, allegedly, is what he's saying. So then he tweeted out a tweet on Twitter saying that he is going to step down from the Oscars and doesn't want to be a distraction. And he said, I apologize to the LGBT community. So I think that was really brave of him and very nice of him and humble of him to do that, because he didn't have to. And I know he wanted to be a part of the experience, be there at the Oscars. He tweeted out a tweet like that same day. He tweeted out a tweet, I want to be at the Oscars. I can't wait to host the Oscars. And he's wanted to host the Oscars for a long time. So after he did that, people I think felt better about it. And he also did interviews on Ellen and even apologizing again about it. So I think it's crazy that someone has the energy and the time, that much time on their hands to find like that many tweets from 2009 and through 2010. That's a long time ago. I know for me, even looking through a text message, like even looking through a text message 2 months ago is like a lot. So to go from 2 months to 9 years, that's pretty crazy. I think definitely the person had a vengeance or a hatred, or they were being a bully and they're like, I'm miserable, so I'm gonna make everybody else miserable, and I'm gonna start this whole drama and release the tweets. Because of all the good tweets to release, of course they decided to release the bad tweets, because they knew that if they did that, then that would start some trouble, and that would potentially get them off the Oscars. And it's sad that this world is like that, and it's sad that there's people like that. And I think he had a right to say, I think he had a right to feel like he doesn't want his son to be gay, but I don't think he had the right to say it publicly, because he's a celebrity, he's a public figure, and even though you feel that way, it's not right to say it, because that's gonna offend other people, especially being a celebrity and in the public eye. Anything you say and every little thing you do, it's a big deal. and you have kids looking up to you, and you might, he probably has gay, kids looking up to him and all of that. So, which I don't know how that would have made them feel. I know that probably would have hurt my feelings. So I think people got hurt by what he said, and then he apologized. But I think he apologized at least two, 3, 4 times. So that was my spiel on it, and I think that he's an awesome, amazing person. And also, just now thought of this, what's funny to me is that months and months later, he's going on to interviews, and the interview people are trying to keep asking him about the Oscars and what happened, and trying to get a rise out of him, like, do you want to say something about it? And he keeps saying, it's over, it's done with, I'm not talking about it. And that's what he said on the last interview. And I think also why it's such still controversy is because they're investigating when he apologized in 2009, 2010 for those tweets. And I don't think you're gonna find them because that was a long time ago. So I think that's why it's still such a big deal. And I know he went to the Oscars. So that is my spiel on the whole Kevin Hart drama. And my channel is just gonna be about my daily life. So let me know in the comments your feedback, and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and lots of love. Have a good day. Bye.